Hey guys! I have some fun things lined up for today, but so far I've just been tidying my house. We had my family and then a couple of friends over, so it was pretty messy, but I had a point to this. I put this monstera here a minute ago and, you know, I am just not liking this monstera there. So I'm gonna move it for now. Think about it a little bit where I want it to go. Back to the original purpose of this video, I am going to be doing some plant chores, some maintenance. Some things I've been focusing on lately are repotting things that need to be repotted, of course watering, or have like dead leaves removed, you know, those kinds of things. That's what we're going to be going around and doing. Maybe moving some things around. Side note, I've been really liking the feel of my house lately. It's just been feeling so comfortable, and we finally have chairs for our dining table, which we got this in May. This was my Mother's Day gift. It's just been sitting here with no chairs. So I finally got some chairs for it. I think it looks pretty cute. And I've just been making little changes. Speaking of, I am all over the place right now. So sorry. I think I want to bring little plant stand inside. Oh no, will it not fit? What? Does that look dumb? I don't know. I'm gonna move this ficus Audrey. It's at the top of my list to maybe move this plant out of my house. I just don't love it. It's just not my favorite plant as a house plant. For now, I think I'm gonna move it into my basement. It'll replace the spot that the peace lily once lived, where it can get good light, but also have its own space to grow in a little bit, and then I can decide if I actually wanna keep it or not. So I'm just gonna leave it sitting here in this pretty good sunlight situation, keep close watch on it, and decide if I really like the plant or not. If not, I'm gonna pass it on, and if I do, I'll find a spot for it. And you know, this will get a little bit better light, I think. And it kind of fills in this little corner. Oh yeah, cute. What do you think? I love reorganizing. I love it. It's so fun. Look at those frickin' blooms. That's so beautiful. It's even blooming. I'm gonna pull these dead branches out. Just down the hallway is my office. Turned them off, but I have grow lights in here. That's why I put so many plants in here. Because I know they're going to get light, and pretty much everything down here needs to be watered. I noticed yesterday, my mom and I were walking around looking at my plants. Some more than others though, like, oh, this monstera sport is so freaking thirsty. The moss is just super, super dry. Good morning, guys. I don't know where we left off the other day, but got a package in the mail this morning and I thought we could unbox it together. It's from Tropics Narcotics. They sent me some shirts, which I really like their shirts. Ooh, there's a lot of them. I got some new shirts. Yep, new shirts. I'm looking at them right now if you want to see. Ooh, okay, there's this one. I like when the designs are on the front and the back. Ooh, this one's a crew neck. That's so cool. Oh, this is one of my favorite ones, so I'm really excited to wear this. I'm probably gonna stay in this one for the rest of the day. I got a tote bag from them a while ago that has this gal on it, and it's my go-to tote bag. It's my only tote bag and I love it. I take it everywhere. This hoodie. Oh my gosh, I love hoodies. This one in the back says, "Don't talk to me while I'm enjoying nature." That was really hard for me to read. That shouldn't have been that hard for me to read. It's so cute. Turned my new shirts inside out to help protect the design when I wash them, but I do want to wash them because, I don't know, I don't like brand new t-shirts that are like kind of hard, you know? I'm just gonna give them a wash before I wear anything. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I'm gonna live in these shirts. I am. Today I want to repot my philodendron micans, and it's not really a repot, it's just a move from a nursery pot into the planter that it came with. I got it last year and I just think it's time I took it out of the nursery pot and got it put into the actual planter. Oh, it's pretty well rooted. Pretty well rooted down there. Let's put on my other glove. Some dirt went down my shirt. I just want to get it potted into the planter it belongs in, break up the roots. The nursery pot, where did the nursery pot go? Oh, it's right here. It's a little bit smaller than the planter, so I just think it'll make the plant pop off a little bit, getting it moved over. And I also want to take some cuttings from the bottom of the plant and pot them back into here because it's getting a little bit too long. It definitely is getting a little bit too long because this sits on my mantle and it's to the point that when they walk past this plant, they can definitely reach it, and I'm not wanting them to like grab at this and have it fall on top of them, you know? That would not be good. So we're just gonna pot it up and then we will take some cuttings. I'm actually just gonna water this and put it back up on the mantle for a minute because I want it to resituate itself into the planter before I take any cuttings. I'm not trying to send it into shock or anything, so I think I'm gonna hold off on the cutting. I got ahead of myself. I was getting a little bit antsy to get everything done at once, and yeah, I'm not doing that today. So let's go water and put it back. So much snow. Should I just... Oh my gosh, he goes to the top of my boots. Okay. Don't know why we did that. Okay. Oh no, there's snow in my boots. So my chickens, it has been really, really cold, really, really snowy. I just go out a couple times a day and refill their water, and then right before bed on really cold nights, like right before dark, I will give them a warm treat. Tonight I'm gonna make them some oatmeal with probably some like black soldier fly larvae, bring it out to them before nighttime so that their little internal ovens can get rolling. A chicken's internal body temperature is 107 degrees. Isn't that crazy? That's so warm. Anyway, yes, good morning. Gonna be a fun day. It's snowing. So we're gonna repot my sport monstera that's been living in sphagnum moss for like 2 years now. Okay. First things first, this bad boy has been just living in this 8-inch planter, I would say, in sphagnum moss. And where I like using sphagnum moss to propagate, I don't like sphagnum as a long-term substrate for them because it just dries out way too fast. So I'm gonna get it repotted out of here, out of the sphagnum moss, moved into this clear inch 10-inch clear planter with my regular all-purpose go-to mix. Pull it out. Woo! Oh, the roots actually look really good. The roots definitely look like they struggled at some point, and in fact, there is a rotted stem in here. So maybe all of those rotted stem roots are from that plant. Regardless, there's a lot of black, super soft root. It looks like these white roots are actually pretty strong. So I have a feeling that maybe just one of the plants I had potted in here died. I kind of forgot that I had 2 plants potted in there, but I'm just gonna remove as much of this off of the plant as I can. Hopefully not destroying too many of those roots. I'm gonna try and be really gentle, but this whole outer layer is like kind of just peeling off. So it's actually not too difficult. I should probably wear gloves, but I forgot to grab them. I just want to get off as much of the sphagnum moss as I can. The thing I love but hate about winter with children is that they're so excited to play outside in the snow, but they end up playing in the snow for less time than it took to get them dressed to go outside, you know? I don't know, maybe it's just my kids, but it just really eats into my day getting kids dressed and undressed to go out into the cold. Otherwise, it's actually pretty fun to go outside and play with them. It's just a lot of coat mitten putting on and offs. Anyway, okay, what's left is looking pretty healthy, honestly. I'm actually quite impressed with this, just based on how bad and rotted they looked when I initially pulled it out. Overall, that's actually a lot better condition than I expected, which is nice. I love when that happens. Now we're gonna pot her up. The other day I was wanting to repot this plant. I didn't have any of these on hand until I remembered I had a 10-inch plastic planter for a philodendron I had left outside on accident through the winter. I just completely forgot about it when I did the maintenance to bring my plants inside. Anyway, got left out there, grabbed the plastic planter, and in the process trying to pull the plant out of the plastic clear planter, the whole thing shattered. So that kind of sucks because these clear planters definitely aren't cheap. They're like $5 or $6 a piece. Anyway, it's worth it, I guess, because I keep buying them. One of the things I really love about using clear planters, as much as they maybe aren't like cute, I do think they're really easy because you can keep watch of the root systems a lot more closely. And one of those ways is you can definitely see when there's like empty pockets or air pockets that need to be filled in. That makes it a lot easier to backfill, whereas if I didn't do this in a clear planter, I think I would have thought that that was completely filled or like there were no air pockets. That is definitely a benefit of them. Yeah. Oh, this is cute. Okay, there she is. So much better. Oh, that felt so good to get done. That's been really bothering me lately. Yay, go us, go team go. So I'm gonna sprinkle mosquito bits to the top of this for fungus gnat prevention. I kind of got to a point where I never got fungus gnats, so I forgot that they were an issue really. So then when I ran out of mosquito bits, I thought, I don't need to repurchase them. I've never had an issue with fungus gnats. But then they have kind of started popping up everywhere. I think I'm noticing them come out of like almost every single plant. If not, okay, like half the plants for sure have a lot of fungus gnats coming out of them. Reminded me, mosquito bits. Now we're gonna water this. All right. Gonna give her a good water using these cups I just had in my bathtub for some reason. Found my watering jug. Okay. Oh, I should know better. This is something you might think I would have figured out by now in all the years I've kept plants. How not to overfill the saucers, but I do it every damn time. There's a frickin' fungus gnat. messy. Anywho, I think we maybe should take this little party to the bathroom sink. Anyway, we are gonna just water it into the sink. And I do really want to make sure everything in it is soaked up, has soaked up what it can soak up. And I think that that really is an important key in adequately watering plants. I'm getting off on so many tangents today, but for me, that is something I've had to learn, that it's just much better to really thoroughly water them when I do it, instead of just giving them little splashes. They don't really seem to like that too much, so I don't know. Random little plant tip, I guess. Now we're gonna drip dry for a little bit. Okay, so I'm making cookies for when my parents come over later, and these cookies, my friend Gabby told me how to make these, so I'm just doing it from memory, but they did turn out really good, so I'm gonna share it with you. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. To a bowl, you're gonna add 1 stick of softened butter, 1/2 cup creamy peanut butter, 1/2 cup granulated sugar, and 1/2 cup brown sugar. Mix it until the butter has lightened a little bit. In this shot, you can see like the stuff stuck to the outside is a darker color than what I've mixed in the middle of the bowl. Then you'll add 1 egg, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and then 1 1/4 cup of flour. And then you're going to mix that until it's just mixed so that you can still see some flour in there. And then you can add chocolate chips. I added 1/4 cup of semi-sweet chocolate chips, and I just mixed that in with my spoon. Then using the spoon, you just scoop up messy blobs of it, pop it onto a pan, and then you'll throw them in the oven for 10 minutes. Once the 10 minutes are up, pull them out of the oven and immediately move them to a cooling rack. These cookies are really soft, so you gotta kind of shimmy them onto the spatula as you move them over, but once they're cooled, they're so soft and so good. Yeah, if you try them out, let me know. They were a big hit. Oh, and they're peanut butter cookies. Did I say that? Yeah, they're really good.
And that pot and everything, it just goes so good together.
Yeah, I usually have it turned like this because these are grow bowls.
Oh, nice. What are you doing? There's a snake in my boot. There's a snake in my boot.
If you won't say it, I will.
Good job, Harli. There's a snake in my boot. Okay, now we're entering the bedroom. I don't know.
I got this.
Holy cow! Look at him go. Woo!
How are they going still?
I know, so you're like,
We put
stop
some
going.
flicks. Did we go like that?
I don't remember. Is that bad?
Yeah? No.
Gee, because the mealy bugs. No, my hand swelled up. I think I need to drink more water. That's
Well, it's it.
It's it. Okay, can I
What about
have one of those?
Esqueleto? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I would love them. But
Do
I
you
don't
want an Esqueleto cut? Cause look,
Oh,
you
together?
pick or that one.
Oh, I should probably be taping this. Hang on.
Video recorded.
Video recording. These are philodendrons. She's so nice to share.
You're so nice to come look at my plants because all I want is for people to come look at my plants and nobody cares.
What is this one? That's really pretty too.
Oh, that's a...
Are these expensive?
No.
Are you lying?
No.
Are you lying? Put your arms out.
No.
You're not gonna put your arms out?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Because I'm shy. Do you want this one?
If it,
This is the same plant. Too.
I like how that one's yellow. Why is it? Is
I
it
don't know.
because of the light or something?
Probably effing it up somehow. Sorry.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, hang on. Let's go through all these one time. Okay, this one, there's no way I'm going to remember the
What?
name, but I really like the color of it. I love Syndapsis. So I've got, what's this one called?
You also gave me this one. That's beautiful.
I've been really trying, Mom.
You could always use it for snowman arms.
That's so
I'm kind of in the mood to rinse off my plants. I'm just gonna go ahead and spray them off. Mostly it's gonna be little succulents. I noticed that a lot of these guys need to be sprayed off. Really, probably all of my plants need sprayed, but these are just what I've paid the closest attention to lately, so. I don't know if you can tell, but I had a little bit of an eye injury. I don't know what happened. I was taking care of some of the plants in my bedroom. I'll show you what I'm doing in there. Because all of a sudden I like couldn't see out of this eye. I wonder if I got something in it. Oh, but it honestly kind of hurts. And it is pretty blurry over here. But I'm gonna put away these plants that I have in the sink. Feels pretty swollen, that's so weird. I hope it's okay. Welcome to my bedroom. This is where I was dinking around when something got in my eye or whatever happened to my eye. And I've just moved this monstera over. I don't know if it'll stay here long term, but for right now, it's fine. Honestly, this one might end up back outside during the summer. I'm actually pretty confident that's what will happen to it, but I'm just giving it a little bit of a wipe off because this one got treated with diatomaceous earth probably like last spring, and I just haven't wiped it off. These are definitely the worst of the leaves because they got the diatomaceous spray treatment. That should tell you how long ago I sprayed this down because there were only these 2 leaves when I sprayed it. Well, I wanted that to be a satisfying white, but I don't think it turned out that way. It's so much better. I hope it starts to grow better now that it's right here. It was in my basement before, so hopefully the warmer temperatures up here help convince it to put out some new growth. I would love if this climbed all the way up to the ceiling, which is why I have it on this pole, so that hopefully it'll do that. I just love this little corner. It's so planty and fun.